CEO Ronald Hickler from Creating the Difference. Today we're going to talk about the Swag, the Judge. The Judge features the Witness reactive cover stock. The core is called the Judge. It's an asymmetrical strong core at 2.49 RG, differential of 0.052, and a mass bias of 0.019. The factory surface is 2500 grit sanded. We checked it with our CTD surface scanner, scanned right at 1000 grit. The hardness is 75. The oil absorption rate is slow. The layout is 60 by 4.5 by 30. And I am curious to see what the Judge is all about right now. All right, new ball. Company's had some good colors here. Black, purple, blue, like the green logo. Looks like it's got an update on the logo with the Swag logo, but let's see how the Judge rolls. First shot does not count. 0.52 in the differential, man. This has got a strong core in it. Let's show you what that looks like here. Starts over here. All the way over here. Big flare, big flare. All right. Okay, that's about 3 left. Definitely the cleaner, right? We say first shot doesn't count for a couple of reasons. We need to get a little oil on the bowling balls, one. It allows you to really begin to see what the performance of the ball is. So it takes a shot or two to get the ball to break in. Now I really gave that one the good hit. And it actually made the move, so that's good. It's good. So that was 4 right, and it held pocket and struck. So that is interesting, because what that means is that I got it into more oil, and it went increasingly longer to be able to hold pocket. So what happens if I get left, if I miss left? Like that. Okay, so gonna need some friction with this ball. I will take everything and we'll just move everything a little bit further left.
What about the type of ball? Is it traction?
I'm not sure yet, man, because I thought initially maybe it was continuous, but maybe it is traction. Yeah, I'm not so sure yet. So I'm gonna go 3 left, just to be in more friction. I mean, that's fuck. But if you watch how that ball went through the pins, it went through the pin over the 8th, and that was not what you're looking for. That was 3 left, like I said, so I'm gonna go with 1 more. Now, I didn't get that feeling that this ball was like that from the beginning. I can go a half, that's fine. I just felt, that's interesting to me because I thought initially with that, with the first couple shots, I'm like, oh, well, big hook, but now I'm moving left. That better strike. Yeah, I mean, what are you seeing, Austin?
Definitely a very early hooking ball. I definitely think it fits that traction category for sure.
It's not as much hook as I was thinking. Like, I thought this was gonna be a big hooking ball, right?
I thought you were gonna see more down lane.
Yeah, it's not that. This is not that. This is smoother, right? But early, right? It feels early?
Yeah, it's a good ball for pattern.
Yeah, patterns. I mean, if you look at where I'm playing it on the lane, you can see I'm in a lot of the friction. Yeah, I mean, we are pretty straight with this ball.
Not a bad thing.
No, it's not bad. It's not. I don't think it's neither good nor bad. I just think that it's not. This is not like big hook, like I mean, we're used to kind of seeing these big sweeping hook bowling balls. This is not that. Based on the information, I would have said this would be that, but that's just not what's playing out. I wonder, that could have something to do with the slow absorption too. So oil absorption is critical to be able to have consistent hook. If you don't have a lot of good oil absorption, you won't get a lot of consistent hook. This ball did check out to be slow. Slower than most balls that we've checked. Probably slower than 90% of the balls that we've checked that are in this category. So that may be why it's forcing me so far left, being in more friction. And in that shape, it's got to be kind of that early and then kind of that smooth roll up. So this is not like the comparison I'm trying to make here, but the concept of early and then smooth is the shape that you get when you get urethane. That's the urethane shape. It's early and then it's smooth. This ball looks more than a urethane ball. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's kind of the shape that it's kind of reminding me of, so to speak. Missed in by 2. I'm also curious, you know, they said the factory finish was 2,500. Now we scanned it scanned at 1,000, but I'm curious to know what they're using to get to 2,500 grit. If you guys like or know, or like ball reviews like this, man, or know of any other things we should be doing, leave us a comment, let us know if you like us doing this kind of ball review style or any other style you want to see. Please drop us a comment. We read them and we can pivot. I mean, it does kind of have that level feel to it. That's probably a good comparison. But the funny thing about level is level absorbs oil pretty quick. This ball actually is slower absorbing oil. I feel like if you're on a pattern, a shorter pattern, and you really want to control the reaction shape, it's maybe where you'd want to go, right? So those shots are identical, but the reaction shape's different. So that tells me that the oil being slow is creating a difference in the shape of the reaction. So you're gonna need to have this ball on a pattern. You will need some friction and probably maybe a little bit of a stronger layout. I'm not quite sure.
I mean, to be honest, I think you could go up at like 1,000 grit on the China, just up the lane.
I mean, this is 1,000.
That's what I'm saying, just up the lane.
I don't know that this ball's, it's too early. When I go, we'll go left. Well, I mean, it's not terrible out here. Let's take some more off of it. Early smooth, man. Early smooth. So, because of the shape, it's traction. It's early, and it's going to be that smooth down lane. Straighter the angles will definitely be in play here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you can keep it in front of you like that and stay in the friction, you got a good look. You got a good opportunity there. It does have that level-ish type roll to it. It really reminds me of a level in terms of like that shape. Just good when you need it. Like when you need that reaction, it's good to have it. So we see what it does, dull. Let's bring it up and let's see how it rolls in. All right, so now we have the Judge at 5,500 grit. So it's polished. And now, let's see what it does. All right, looks good. Looks good, shiny. We will move left. We expect this to go straighter. Let's go 4 left to start. First shot doesn't count. That's right on top of the last shot. 6 left from there.
You shouldn't polish this ball.
Let's go 4 more left. All right, that's too much. Oh man, come on, bro. So obviously the lesson is do not polish it, because when you polish it, it no longer hooks. Again though, that, if you have lower oil absorption, that's gonna impact that. it's good to have good oil absorption to help combat that.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What if you spray HM on it? You think that'll help it?
We can try. Let's try that. I don't know. So the benefit of Wow Factor HM is that it immediately does increase oil absorption. This ball does not absorb oil quickly. And now as a result of removing that finish, getting that finish up, it just doesn't hook, right? So, I mean, this is a valid question. I don't know, right? I don't know if it will increase absorption or not. We're gonna find out. So if you wanna know how to use it, you just spray it on the ball. Spray it on the ball. And then wipe it off. That's it. All right, let's see if that helps at all. It did hook more. It did hook more. First shot does not count. Yeah, so I mean, the HM does allow it to hook a little bit more, but it's still early, right? It's early and then it's still smooth down lane. Huh, it really, it's interesting. I'm gonna take the surface off of it because now I see why, they wanted it aggressive. Like I said, it scanned right at 1,000 grit, which is really, really aggressive. But then again, it was in early and then lazy, right? So then it's let's go the other way. Let's go with the super shine. We bring it up and now it's long and then lazy. It doesn't have that good recovery. Again, keep it in front of you. Not a bad piece. Super high rev rate probably can be good with it. If you really, really crank on it a lot, like hit up on it a lot, again, you'll be able to get that ball to just kind of be controllable and readable right there for you. Polish, I don't think is the way to go. So we're gonna get that off the ball. Again, like surface is your friend. Knowing how to adjust and when to adjust the surface is a good thing. In this case, we now know that polish does not give us the reaction that we're looking for here at all. So we will go back to some surface. Now we're not gonna go to 1,000, we're gonna go to 2,000. And like I said, from the factory, this ball is rated at 2,500. And when we checked it, it was at 1,000, so. All right, 2K. Let's see what it does now. Move back a little right. So I'm gonna show you something that I think might be interesting now. So that shot made the right shape, looked good, great ball motion. Same shot. So you can see longer, yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's like everything.
Correct, you just gotta get some oil on this ball to get the real read. 3 shots, the exact same. So that's about probably where it's gonna be at, right? Like that's where it's gonna be at. That's good to know, right? So if you're one of these players and you get your ball, this is a good reason, a good explanation as to why you need to get a couple shots on it to get that real reaction. And this ball particularly is going to show you that because it's a slower absorbing piece. So now based on that, we'll make a little adjustment and strike. Bingo. So now you got more information about the brand new swag, the Judge. Man, leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you like this content and these types of videos. Let us know if you like the shirts. We're doing some shirts. This one says, make an effort, not an excuse, because that's what you should be doing every day in your life, whether you're bowling or not bowling. Anyway, with that being said, appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for all the support. We love you guys participating and giving us feedback on how we do these videos, and you will see more videos coming like this as educational content for you next week. On behalf of Creating the Difference, I am Ronald Hickman. Talk to you soon.